Mother dearest, the year is sometime between 2013 and 2023, and there's an epidemic plaguing our society. Zombies are on the rise. They're taking over our television sets. Every single movie, TV show, video game seems to be overrun with them. Still, no matter how hard I try to escape it, I fear that I might be falling victim to the zombies' cold pry. I've been thinking a lot about that night in summer '49 and what you said to me, Ma, when I was at my lowest. That I need to take risks, try new things, and that I should trust Naughty Dog's artistic direction, whatever that meant. Maybe you were right. I suppose it couldn't hurt to see what all the hubbub is about. If only I knew where to start.
Oh my god, I got Pedro Pascal. Yeah, you got me. Pedro Pascal's the man. I'll watch that. Plus, I get to convince my girlfriend to watch a video game TV show, and she gets to make me watch a zombie TV show. Win-win. We ended up thoroughly enjoying The Last of Us on HBO, a captivating story with lots of suspense and emotion, amazing characters that play well off each other, and great performances from Pascal, Bella Ramsey, Nick Offerman, and the entire cast, really. I was starting to understand why I'd been recommended the game so many times over the years. Of course, Naughty Dog was ready to profit off the TV show's buzz, releasing a remastered version of The Last of Us prior to the show's release that I promptly bought and let sit until recently. Why oh why, Brizzau, would you ever be so dismissive of playing a zombie video game? Well, you see, I'm a sucker for a good story, and in my not-so-expert opinion, here is my synopsis of most zombie stories over the past decade. Carlton! There's a virus, Carlton. Makes people come back from the dead, Carlton.
Oh no, Dad. This is so not good. I have never heard of this concept before.
And even if the zombies... I mean, infected dead people weren't enough, Carlton. Turns out that this apocalyptic wasteland brings the worst out of people, Carlton.
Oh no, Dad. What will we ever do, Dad?
Carlton! We gotta remember what Carlton Sr. said, Carlton! If you see some similarities to The Last of Us, you wouldn't be wrong. Indeed, there is a zombie apocalypse that brings the worst out of people. Making something special out of a tired cliche isn't a simple task, but Naughty Dog was up for it. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you're familiar with the story of The Last of Us. If not, in the spirit of saving time, here's a haiku to explain it. Joel lost his daughter. Ellie is a stubborn kid. Together, they heal. For a game about a zombie apocalypse, there really isn't even that much talk about the outbreak, aside from the impacts it has on the characters. It is shown to us subtly in the game that the outbreak is due to the cordyceps fungus, which can now infect humans. The reason people resonate with this story is because its emphasis isn't on a zombie infection, it's on its characters and storytelling. Within the first 20 minutes of the game, Joel's daughter Sarah is killed in his arms. Immediately, we come to understand the gravity of the world we're in. And you know how we progress from this? We skip 20 years ahead and see Joel in his new life, a shell of his former self. Similarly, when Ellie is later kidnapped by cannibals, David, the cannibals' ringleader, shows to have a sinister interest in her and comes way too close to committing some heinous acts. She manages to get the better of him and relentlessly brutalizes him with a machete. Joel arrives as she does so and embraces her to stop her rage. He consoles her, and she cries in his arms for a moment before they escape the burning building. Once again, we move on from this scene with a time skip.
Joel.
What Joel and Ellie experience and survive on their trip across the USA is what forges their bond. But we don't witness them recapping these events time and again. Instead, we're shown how the story impacts the characters as it unfolds.
No.
Joel and Ellie do what many of us would do in such a terrible situation. They forge on and let time and their love for each other heal their wounds.
So fucking cool. Oh, where's it off to? Here, come on, let's go.
Slow down, kiddo.
The characters in The Last of Us, especially Joel, are far from perfect. But would you expect them to be, given the world they live in? If you had to make a choice like Joel's, would you sacrifice someone you loved as your own family for potentially humanity's only cure for a catastrophic disease? Or would you say to hell with it and take them back by force before anyone could harm them? By empathizing with these characters, we could see ourselves and might wonder how we would react if we were in the impossible situations they find themselves in.
I got you. I got you. Oh, shit.
It's not often that a video game is able to achieve such strong narrative storytelling, and for a 2013 release, The Last of Us was quite ahead of its time. It's not at all surprising to me that this game has managed to successfully maintain a large fan base for 10 years, including a video game TV show adaptation that garnered critical acclaim, unlike many others who have followed in their footsteps. I should have given the series a whirl long before this, but hey, better late than never. Pedro, oh Pedro, you beautiful son of a bitch. Thanks for getting me on board.
Well, Ma, I think I understand the part about trusting Naughty Dog's artistic direction now. Surely, you are ahead of your time. Neil Druckmann and his team have proved to be worthy video game developers, capable of writing a simple, yet lasting, and emotionally intelligent story. With such massive success, most writers would decide to take the easy route on future installments. Perhaps Naughty Dog will do the same when next we meet to discuss The Last of Us 2.